Hello everybody, this is Zacharias. We're back again with more of Avernum 3 Ruined World. Here we are in the town of Golddale now. It's time to explore and see what we can get out of Golddale. I think I already read this book, but it is interesting how her mother's name is censored for some reason. You meet a middle-aged woman with long, dark hair and an air of command. She wears a long, flowing, modest dress. She stands and shakes your hands. I am Delin. Welcome to my office. May I inquire about your job? I run the Golddale Mining Company. Challenging but rewarding work. How fares Golddale? A wealthy and peaceful town. Fortunately, we have suffered little at the hands of the troglodytes that have plagued the north. What is it you mine? We pull gold and fine iron out of the mountains to the east. Unfortunately, lately the demands on us have been considerable. We have recently offered rewards for certain services. What demands have been placed on you? There is much wealth in the ground and many monsters interested in it. We often pay adventurers to undertake missions for us. How will mining help pull Avernum out of poverty? It's very simple. We need precious metals to trade with the rest of the Empire for the supplies we need to grow. Without precious metals, Avernum will be a backwater forever. Perhaps I can help your situation. Our primary mine is to the northeast, but has been taken over by a band of strange lizard people. They are led by a chieftain who wields a huge spear and commands many other such creatures. Slay the lizard people's chief and drive the rest out of the mine. Manage this, and I will reward you well. Okay, sounds good. This woman is piercingly beautiful. She has the air of one who is comfortable holding power. Her robes are simple and stylish, and she has 2 wands hanging from her belt. I am Ivanova, sage by trade. What are the wands for? She looks down at them. Self-protection. What else? Greetings, what purpose do you serve? I'm a sage by trade, she grimaces. I do a lot of metal analysis. It leaves little time for my other studies. What sort of metal analysis are you called on to perform? She looks impatient. I figure out how much usable metal there is in the samples that are brought to me. What else would a sage by mine do? What are your other studies? She looks at you shiftedly. I study teleportation a bit. Quite an interesting field of study, eh? In fact, if you wanted to undertake a little mission for me, the reward would be worth your while. I'm actually not going to take this mission because it requires you stealing from Artis, the guy who can teleport you to towns close to where Fort Emergence is. But if you do it, while you will be rewarded, it does penalize your reputation. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So maybe we can tell Ernest that somebody wants his stuff and then we can refuse. We probably could do that. Golddale is the home of a first-rate leather worker, playing his trade on the fine lizard skins found in this area. When you enter, he looks up with a broad grin. How are ya? I'm Burr. I got some great goods, but I can see I got nothing in stock good enough for the likes of you. But I can make custom work for you, first rate. Let me know. Tell me about your custom work. I just need 200 coins for my labor and materials. 2 to 5 pieces of quality leather and a focus crystal to bind it all together. Let me know what you're looking for. What can you make for me? It looks at your leather and crystals. What sort of armor are you looking for? I don't need anything right now. Well, thanks for being honest with me. Good luck to you. I don't know if I should take that quest from Avernum because I know exactly what will happen if we fulfill it. The Golddale Mining Company stores tools and some freshly mined ore in the slow, dusty warehouse where it is kept under heavy guard. Well, I wonder if you can tell Ernest about it first, and then he will. I mean, we should be able to, but otherwise, I'm not going to take the quest because I don't want my my reputation to suffer. Ooh. A Nephilim male maintains the inn, keeping the bar clean with feline fastidiousness. He purrs at you in greeting. I am Gakar. Fine inn. What can be had here? Murr. We have a fine room for only 15 coins. Apologies, we have none of our usual mead. Why don't you have any mead? He shrugs in a smooth feline way. The monsters to the north have made merchants nervous about coming here. Thus my usual sources of mead have dried up. Still looking for a new source. Know anything about the monsters to the north? Troglodytes by Sheramek, giants in Lorelei. Even heard rumors of golems to the northeast. He hisses. Horrible days, to be sure. Gakar continues to carefully tend the bar. You notice that he is extremely servile to all the human customers. Is it dangerous to be a Nephil in a human town? Murr. Delin is kind and wise, and she lets me be here. She watches over me. I have to go. Murmur, murmur. Safe travels. A short, stocky man, mostly bald, sits behind the counter. He has several wickedly sharp knives arrayed before him in a neat row. He inspects you with a sharp, analytical gaze. I am Londo, he says in a thickly accented voice. I am the teacher of Golddale. What's your profession in Golddale? I'm responsible for education in this filthy town. I teach the people who go to work in the mines. Is teaching difficult? The mines are dangerous in the best of times. The poor workers must be told what to do at all times. I need to teach them a wide variety of skills. If you need training, I can help you too, for a fee. If it's so dangerous, why is the mining going on here? The mines here have much gold and high quality iron deposits, which is excellent because Avernum is so much poorer than the rest of the Empire. However, there is much in the way of troubles there lately. What troubles? The mines have been attacked by many, many dangerous monsters. I'm not one who you should ask about that, though. You should talk to Delin. She runs the mines. Her office is nearby. Londo looks across at you impatiently. What is it you want? I take it that you don't like being here? The dust constantly clogs my nose and the dirt is always in my clothes. At least it's been better lately because of all the troubles in the mines. What troubles? Oh. I like to train with you. Londo can provide a variety of safety and endurance tests, very helpful when exploring the mines. I don't need anything. Then be moving on, thank you. Okay, so we can at least buy training for him if we need it. Generic chef. Can't get into there. I'm still very iffy on taking this mission. I wonder if we can warn Ernest. Tell me about your other studies. She describes the book to you. There is a mage named Ernest, Valorum's leading master of teleportation. He lives in a hut southwest of Farport. I can guarantee that book is somewhere inside. The book describes magical barriers and their qualities and weaknesses. Get that book and bring it to me, and I'll teach you something very useful. Beware, though, Ernest has quite a temper. Do you know anything useful about Ernest? Ernest, he's a great combination. Successful and absent-minded. Even if he notices loss of the book, he won't care. What are the one? Yeah, we do have an autosave here, so let's go ahead and teleport back. Oh, outdoors. I know this penalizes your reputation, but I want to see if I can at least warn Ernest about somebody who wants to steal his book first. The game auto-saved again. I'm gonna have to... You may wander my home if you wish, but please don't take any of my books. Some of them are very delicate and powerful. Yeah, I know if I steal it, I'm going to be suffering a penalty loss, so... You know what, let's just go ahead and load. Not accept that quest. If we can't warn Ernest, then I see no point. Anyway, I'll be right back when I cover Golddale all over again here. Okay, welcome back. So yeah, I went ahead and loaded my save back up to where I started off in Golddale. I re-explored and talked to everyone. I'm definitely not going to take her quest because I know exactly what's going to happen if you fulfill that. You may get a good reward out of it, but you do suffer a penalty in reputation, so I'm not going to do that. Plus, Ernest is willing to help us with teleportation and all this stuff, so forget that. The mining operations have a large smelter here. Iron, gold, and silver are pulled from the stone by huge fires and formed into bars to enrich the people of Golddale. The waste and ash left behind are dumped into the aptly named Sludge River. The goo and muck turns the water gray and ill-smelling. Seeing all this filth dumped into the water makes you feel strangely sad. What the monster plagues don't ruin, the humans do. Ain't that the truth? Ooh. But yeah, I think this is the first time we're also going to see slits up here. We haven't met a friendly slip in the town or anything, but we have seen friendly Nephil. To the north, the main gallery of this mine is blocked by recent construction. The walls are massive, crude, and very sturdy. They were clearly built for one purpose, to help the sinister invaders of the mine defend themselves against attackers. Like, for example, you. One of the guards sights you. He lets out a long, angry hiss. You are surprised to see armed Slitherikai staring at you. Not all Sliths are friends to humanity. Some hate Avernum and the Empire, and a bunch of those have slipped up to the surface. The defenses of the mine are formidable. You may have a very hard time getting through them, from this direction anyway. Okay, so I guess we have to find a direction that we can... Because that is very trapped, but I don't know if my full use is good enough to get past it. Yeah, I don't want to go in that fiery pit. Valley of the Ursagi. Oh man, we're going up against a lot of bears, clearly. Your knowledge of nature lore is very useful to you. One of these creatures growls softly before you are visible to them. The sound alerts you. Otherwise, you might have stumbled into them and been forced to fight. It looks like a pack of hunting Ursagi. Okay, our main focus is going to be on the mines first. Several Urksagi invaded these mines from the east. They cut off and ambushed several Caesaricae. Is it Ursagi or Ursage? I don't know. Ursag sounds right to me, though. I think we're definitely strong enough to take on the Ursag too as well if we want. I don't like they can stun that frequently though. You have Unshackled Mind though. These long, low halls were all dug out by humans in order to work the rich veins of iron and gold ore. Fortunately, all the walls are shored up by thick timbers. Okay, we have some splits clearly right here. But yeah, I think that's the first time we're seeing slits on the surface. The only other time there would be a slit on the surface is if our party started out with one. At least we're leveling up. Oh yeah, we took on roaches, we took on all this other stuff, so I'm not really worried about the slits right now. Slimes, took on all this stuff. Oh, come on, really? Do this and this. Ooh, 2. Surprised we haven't gotten perfect health yet, but I guess I could have sworn that came a little bit earlier. But let's do parry mastery and improve strength for him. She already has ambidextrous and dual blade mastery, so we'll do improved strength and mighty blows for her. Let's do summoning focus. I feel like that's going to come into play a little bit later here. We're almost at 19 for our Okay, so yeah, one more level and we'll have the maximum mage spells and priest spells we can go up to. Oh, so speaking of spells, I mean, where the heck am I going to be able? When the heck am I going to be able to get more? Because I feel like I haven't really been taught a whole lot lately. You find a human skeleton. There are a few scraps of leather still on the bones. You inspect them closely. On one shred, you find the sun symbol of Avernum. This is the body of an Avernite. You search the area carefully and your efforts pay off. You find the savage remains of a journal. You find one entry which is both intact and still legible. A group of Sliths slipped through Upper Avernum and came here. They are barbarians, worshippers of Thyssus. I am going to spy on them and try to find out why they came here. They may just want to be brigands, or they may be something more. I will find out. That's interesting information. An Axemander would probably like to hear about it. Okay, we'll get back to an Axemander when we can, then. To be honest, I'm surprised some of you worship Sithis haven't learned your lesson yet. We all know what happens to warriors of Sithis, for sure. If y'all watch my first playthrough of Avernum, the first game, Avernum Escape from the Pit, you would hear that I pronounced it as Sis at first. But Sis is definitely feels right to me. Dagnabbit. That's a lot of damage to my mage, but oh well. I feel like you definitely need a bunch of piercing crystals if you join the Anama, by the way. Because Dispel Barrier is a mage spell. And, yeah, I think if you're going to join the Anama, you won't be able to cast that anymore. So you probably will want to get a bunch of Dispel Barrier crystals for sure. I only still carry them because I don't even have that spell yet, but... I think doing a playthrough as pre-spelled Anama might be good, though. In the future. It won't be right away, because obviously there are other games I want to cover, but still. Dang, these slingers are doing quite a bit. Oh, screw you. Screw you. Dang it, now he's going to be wounded when he gets back. Dagnabbit. I can't move at all. Dagnabbit. Oh, I forgot I do have Adrenaline Rush now. Interesting. You know what? We're going to bring him back. I don't care if he's wounded or not, but you know what? Let's do some damage here. Since y'all going to be like that. And of course, it would target my mage. He's going to be like the most vulnerable to physical. I like how only one of them ignored. They are targeting my mage like crazy. Why are you still cursed with immobility? Thought I... Heck, nabbit. What? Y'all can die. Get out of here with that immobility crap. Why are you still immobile? How long is the stupid immobility effect? Wow, okay. We're gonna have to start. Yeah, whatever, I'll just do this. Man, I can't even... Okay, at least magic isn't like super affected by the wounded effect. I don't mind that as an extra feature by Jeff though, to include in this game. Oh my goodness. First you terrify, then you do that crap. Yeah, we gotta get her out of the freaking immobile effect. Get out of here with that. I said get out of here with that. Maybe I could have gotten away with having an archer in the party. Get out of that. Not so tough now, huh? Freaking punk. Freaking punks. Oh my gosh, really? They would go after my freaking move. I'll see that? Cheapo punks. Get out of here with that. The door is barred from this side. You remove the wooden bar holding the door shut. Yeah, get out of here. Punks. Oh, God. Okay, more javelins. Okay, I wonder if we can disarm those traps. Not high enough. Yeah, we'll just have to get out the back way. The slits have thrown their trash and the bodies of all the miners who weren't lucky enough to escape back here. Oh, you know what I also forgot to do? Ooh, I could actually put these on. I could have cloaked it and used that, done that. Get out of here. Dang, I'm Still surprised there are some of you left from worship this so much. You enter the central hall of the Sazerakai lair and come face to face with their leader. He points a massive 2-time slit spear at you. Foolish invader, this is now the lair of Gorsha. We come to the surface to... He leans forward for a closer look. Wait, you are not surface peoples. You are from Avernum. Yes? Yes, and we know how to deal with savage slith. The savage Sazerakai are consumed with hatred for Avernum. There is no way this would not end in blood. The Sazerakai howl and charge you. Oh, dang it, I couldn't even use the battle this one in time. Oh yeah, you make me immobile, and I still can hit him just fine. Well, let's do this. Okay, how come this fight was easier so far than you know, dealing with all those slit flingers? Oh, I forgot to cure her. Okay, that could have gone a little bit better, but I think we have him beat pretty much still. Gorsha, this collapses. He gasps. No! This, we have failed you, but we will rise again. We will... Then he dies. His enormous spear clatters to the ground at his side. It's quite an impressive trophy. Let's pick up all this loot real quick. Oop, no, not that. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to this so we have a battle frenzy we can use later. I, of course, prefer to sell the steel javelins. We can sell that, it's worth money, and we already blessed the lava fired spear anyway. Ooh, nice. We get some loot here. I haven't really needed to use energy elixirs, so having magical efficiency is coming in clutch for me. Okay, that was the end of the Savage Sazerakai. Despite a couple missteps there, we handled them just fine. I hope they enjoyed their time on the surface, because We make sure to deal with them like we have in the past, especially if they're going to be followers of this. In the meantime, let's head back to Lynn. And then we'll also go check in with Naxmander about that person. I have killed the Lizard Chieftain, as you requested. You report your deed. After grilling you on the details, the Lynn has an assistant fetch you an impressive sack of pure gold nuggets. Well done, travelers. Now, if you're interested, there's an even more lucrative mission for you. Anything else I can do for you? If you go through the Golddale mines and emerge at the other end, you'll be in a rocky valley infested with the Ursagi. At the east end of this valley is the largest nest of them. They live in caves that also happen to be filthy with gold deposits. She grins. Clean this cavern of Ursagi and bears, and a fine magical sword will be yours. What do you know of the Ursagi? Bears can be a threat, but the Ursagi are infinitely worse. They're the product of some wizard's insane experiment, escaped and gone wild. They're intensely fierce, huge, intelligent, wicked bears. Be careful when dealing with them. Okay, so we do have to be careful in this, like, sort of conflict. We are going to sell some, or I thought there was somebody we could sell stuff to. Oh, maybe the chef, yeah, generic chef. I did sell some items, or sell things in my junk bag earlier, by the way. In the meantime, let's go ahead and head back to Naxmander real quick, because we do want to tell him about that body we found. And we also need to recover from that wound anyway. You tell Naxmander about the body you found in the Golddale mines. He says, leather armor? You said leather armor? With an Avernum insignia? Sadly, I know who that was. That was Guask, one of the first 4 people sent to the surface. As if this wasn't tragic enough, we already knew about those cliffs on the surface. They were just rogues. No political significance at all. He died for nothing. But then he always was a headstrong fellow. Okay. Now we have only one more. The 4 surface explorers fine, but that will come sometime later. Meantime, I guess we can buy some training. Ooh, it's still kind of pricey though, honestly. I better wait. Because my main focus is also on spells too. You all still want to fight me after I killed so many of your number. Wow. Oh well, I'm strong enough to take all of you on, so it's no biggie. More unicorn horns for us then. Let's go ahead and sell them to the guy. Let's head back up to Golddale, and we can take on the Ursagi. Speak of the devil. Find some crazy bears here. I hate that you can do that instant stun like that. But fortunately, both of my main fighters are pretty tanky, so. Although Zelena obviously is going to be more of the damage dealing type because I'm focusing her into dual wielding. Rex for sure can tank a lot though. Valley of the Ursagi. Oop. Which was it again? Okay, yeah, I think it's in here. No? I know it's the dungeon we can enter, so it's not like it's a random. Lair or the Ursagi. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay, so with that in mind, I better save the game right here, but I'll see you all soon with the next part of Let's Play.